Hi everyone, this is Deacon Paul, and it's Wednesday, March 25th. And today is a special day in our journey through Lent because today is the feast of the Annunciation. And as you know, dedicating this time, not only this reflection time, but this journey through Lent to the Sacred Heart of Mary and the Sacred Heart of Jesus, so that we through this Lenten journey may cultivate the qualities of the Sacred Heart within ourselves and express them within our lives. Those qualities of boundless love, compassion, mercy, gentleness, tenderness, forgiveness, as well as strength and courage, fortitude, and trust. And that's certainly what we see today in today's Gospel reading. Today's Gospel reading is the Annunciation, so the angel Gabriel visiting Mary, and that can be found in Luke, and it's chapter 1, verses 26 to 38. Again, Luke chapter 1, verses 26 to 38. I invite you to pause and read that Gospel passage. And I think I'd like to focus today on the last line of today's Gospel, where Mary says, "Here am I, the servant of the Lord. Let it be with me according to your word." And that's the great love that Mary has. Here am I, the servant of the Lord. In thinking about Mary's love and the Sacred Heart of Mary and how that applies to us today in this time, thinking about a recent talk that I attended at St. Mary's Cathedral. And the talk was given by a visiting priest from France, actually a well-renowned and highly respected retreat leader, spiritual writer, Father Jacques Philippe. I actually have a couple of his books, and one of his books is titled Interior Freedom, and I just want to share a quote with you from that book that I think is so relevant to this time and this particular feast today as well. And Father Jacques writes, "The goal in spirituality is not self-improvement, but rather an act of love that orients you to the deepest thing you know." Let me read that again. The goal in spirituality is not self-improvement, but rather an act of love that orients you to the deepest thing you know. And that's what we see in Mary in today's reading. An act of love that orients her to the deepest thing that she knows by her saying, "Here am I, a servant of the Lord." So invite you to reflect today upon the Annunciation, the visitation of the angel Gabriel to Mary, and this phrase from Father Jacques, an act of love that orients you to the deepest thing you know. So on this feast day of the Annunciation, what is the deepest thing that you know? Within your heart, what is the deepest truth that you know? And how can you orient and turn yourself towards that at a time in our collective lives when there's so many things pulling you in other directions and away from what you know to be your deepest truth? So again, the goal in spirituality is not self-improvement, but rather an act of love that orients you to the deepest thing that you know. So today, in the presence of Mary, invite you to reflect upon that quote. Have a wonderful day. God bless you.